Welcome to Mango Bay. Today is a wild episode. We talk all about a little trip I took to the UK and some racists we might have met there. Ugh. We talk a little crazy story that B has about his thumb. We talk the power of groups and maybe the wrong power of groups and the negativity of groups and how sports suck. And it's wild. It's fun.
It's a good time.
It's just us goofing.
Mango Bay, Mango Bay.
Mango Bay.
Mango Bay. Oh. Mango Bay. Mango Bay. Mango Bay. Your Mango Bay.
For the exclusive content, don't forget to join our Patreon at patreon.com/mangobay.
Mango.
Bay.
I was like between med school. I was deferred. And that shit was so stressful, like deferring. I lied to my mom, basically. So like my friends were all smoking. All of my friends are smokers. And I started smoking a little bit. It was like a week. Then I like had a coughing fit that like ended in some like phlegm, like legit
shit.
like bloody phlegm. I'm like, dude.
I can't imagine you smoking for some reason.
Yeah, because I'm not like a jaded man. I'm not like, you know, this world. Take the edge off.
Smoking is dope, okay?
Smoking
cigarettes is cool.
There was a little 2-day period where I'm like, dude, nothing is bothering me because anytime I feel an edge, I just ride it out. Yeah. You realize like Chappelle was doing it his whole special. Like you can't even take it out during the biggest moment of your life. It's like, whoa.
But I think peep comics back then used to just smoke, on
easy.
stage.
Oh, yeah.
Dice Clay,
dude.
I think maybe Richard Pryor.
70s era, the store era. That was fucking, real talk.
People were smoking on fucking airplanes, dude.
Yeah, bro.
That's the thing. Canned air is what, they're smoking. There was a smoking section on planes.
Dude, it was like the non-smoking areas were hard to get to. Like, where you had to, like, get into the stowage cabinet.
I know.
Like, that was your non-smoking area.
I know, dude. The world was one big smoking section for
crazy,
a long
dude.
time.
Oh, my God. Lucky Strike, dude. Lucky Strike had the balls of America.
It truly did. Truly did. We rolling? We in at Mango Bay.
Hearts up. Hearts up.
Hearts up.
Hearts up, Mango fucking Bay. No. Guys, rewind. Shit. There goes the algo. Rewind. Hearts up, Mango Bay, and the ones and twos. One-stop shop for South Asian recklessness. We are two best boys who are New York City comedians. We bring the thoughts. We bring the jokes. We bring the stories. We bring the whole motherfucking...
Yeah, there goes the algorithm again. You guys, just for those
Sorry,
of you at home, that was our third take.
Hold on,
we were trying to get the episode started. No, forget it. It's done now.
Okay.
We were trying to get the episode started on a clean note so the algorithm would...
Bleep it, Joe, if you can.
Not a chance.
This will be seen by 200 people.
This is the new system here now. Okay?
It's hard not to say mother-loving.
We have to self-censor now.
I know, a little bit.
So it's okay, though. We are who we are.
It's totally fine. It really is no issue.
By day 2, we're at 700 views usually, and I'm like, you know what? This is where we're at. It just keeps growing. We love you guys. Thank you for staying with us. Thank you for fucking with us.
It is insane how people are like, hey, don't say fuck for maybe 13 milliseconds. You're like, absolutely not.
Absolutely
fucking
not.
Absolutely not. Like, literally, it's just so easy to just do an intro and not say it. We're just like, fuck. Fuck.
It's okay.
It's what we are.
Mango Bay's for the kids, all right? The big kids.
We start off with a jungly story. It's a wild story from the week or from the past.
This is not going to be algorithmically friendly, my jungly story.
Good. Glad.
Okay?
I'm glad to hear it, dude.
So, So here's what happens. So, listen, I have a bad habit, right, where I sometimes will pick at my cuticles on my thumb, and sometimes I'll chew. Just like that, nervously.
Smoker.
It's maybe a smoking thing. And it's a bad habit because, like, you break skin sometimes, right? But I realized what a bad habit it was the other day when I was having sex with this girl.
I knew it was coming.
Okay? And, I had been chewing on my thumbs earlier in the day. I was having sex with this girl, and I stuck my thumb in her butt.
Yeah.
And it, like, stung. It hurt my finger. It was my fingers started burning.
You're giving your thumb pink eye.
I'm giving my thumb pink eye. I'm getting pink thumb.
Your thumb is doing Jenkum, dude.
My thumb is like, so there's like a chemical reaction happening on this cuticle wound.
Oh my
but
God.
the girl likes the thumb in her butt. And she's like, I'm wanting to take it out. I'm like, no, it hurts, which is the first time a guy has ever said that during anal with a girl. Okay.
Sure.
No, it hurts. That should be her line.
Sure.
She was enjoying it on the other
You
hand.
take out your thumb, it sounds like Applebee's Sizzlers. You know? Who got the fajitas? What's going on?
It was some steaming and smoking. And this is a very clean girl.
I'm with you on that because I've had some moments where like, I also am like the what is it, the hangnail or
Yeah.
the fuck, I take them off, bloody, right?
Yep.
Then I'm with maybe a woman with ill repute, and I'm like, I finger her and I'm like, is this AIDS?
It's not good. Yeah.
Because this
One of us is giving the other something right
getting
now.
AIDS or something. Because the blood, this is the entrance point, right?
There's a transaction happening.
Blood transaction, and I'm like, when you start fingering and you start like, oh, dude, I'm literally asking for it. I'm like telling the AIDS to come. Come, AIDS.
You're beckoning it forth.
Come, AIDS.
Or in my case, you're giving it a thumbs up. You know?
The plan is to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, it's it's not okay. It's not okay because here's the thing: when you're sex, it's like, dude, it's a fluid-based activity, bro.
It is. That's why you're in it.
It's hydroponics. You know, you're
Yeah.
in there. Your sprinklers are on, right? And you know, if you're not clean and you're not healthy to go, dude, I fucking. I remember when I was 30, I was banging in missionary, and I remember being like, dude, like you doing this is not a healthy place for your body to be. We're not actually like geared for that. So I was getting like a pull.
You're a muscle pull.
My legs were getting pulled.
You got to stretch, yeah.
So the idea is to just be healthy when you're fucking, because it's like, dude, you don't want like a sizzling thumb.
You don't want a sizzling thumb, dude.
That's the name of the move, by the way. The old sizzling thumb.
Sizzling thumb.
Oh my god, dude. So what happened? So she didn't know.
I told her after.
Right.
You know, I was like,
Because then she takes a shit and she's like, do I have hemorrhoids?
No,
What's going on there?
she's like, why am I bleeding? I was like, no, it's actually I'm bleeding. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. You were doing it too hard.
Wait, but nothing happened. You didn't tell her that you were bleeding out.
I wasn't actually bleeding, but it was an open wound, not wound. I don't want to make it sound more. Listen, it was intense. It stung. I put it in there. It was like it was like that. That was the vibe, and I was like, And my thumb's in there, and it's hurting, so I'm kind of like going like this, and that's just making her like it more.
Sure.
You know?
Sure. Meanwhile, you come back out, your thumb's a nub.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? It's fucking gone. It's all dissolved.
Yeah. So now I have two habits to break, you know?
Dude, I mean, that's... There's... Fucking is great when it's smooth and everything's working correctly. You realize, you know, when one thing's off, you can fuck up the whole... Because sometimes your nails are too big when your finger hurts.
Oh, yeah, you got to be careful.
Is this a pap smear?
Yeah.
'Cause ouch, right? So you really got to be mindful of your nails. Your
Grooming is everything, dude. You got to wash your hands ideally before you finger a girl.
There's been times where I'm like, I pulled down my pants and I'm like, my balls have now entered the entire. My balls have entered the chat.
Yeah.
'Cause it's like it is on.
Yeah.
And you know, like if you can smell it, Jesus Christ, what's going on with her?
Good.
Right? Stay healthy. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, truly. Wash up a little bit.
Dude, that's what
you
I'm saying,
know,
dude.
just little powder room break. You know, before
Do you
going
powder your
into-
balls?
No, I should
just chafe?
though. I should.
I've been chafing more and more in my life.
From your balls.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I chafe more and more, and I don't know what it is.
It's
You're
your
like,
balls.
"Yeah, welcome to herpes,
Yeah.
dude. That's what you have. No, I just be chafing a lot now. I don't.
Yeah, you're at that age where you get a ring of blisters around your dick, right? You get that, right? Everybody gets that.
Rite of passage.
Yeah.
Rite of passage. Bring it in. Bring it in. You got blood. We all cough blood, right? That's wild. So was it like lasting pain? Was it just like a chronic?
It was noticeable. I put it in, then eventually you adapt to it. The pain starts traveling a little bit up your back,
Then
and
you
then
get
it
into it,
dissipates.
you
yeah.
know, then you're
I'm
kind of
into
like-
it. This is a new kink now that I have. You know.
Jesus Christ, dude. Why are you adding cuts to your fucking...
Yeah.
You know? I'm sure. I mean, like, you know, if you're fucking emo, you know, and then but you also fuck a lot, it's got to be intense because you cut yourself all the time, right? You're in different dicks. You're in different pussies and buttholes. It's fucking intense.
It's very intense, dude. Very intense.
That's a good jungly story.
That was
I like that.
Yeah, that was
love
pretty
that.
jungly.
I love that.
I don't have them often, but when I do, they're worth
real.
it.
That's real deal. My jungly is based on the trip. You've been to UK, right?
I've been to the UK. Yeah. Never done comedy there.
Yeah. Okay. Recently been to the UK, and didn't realize that the racism was even worse down there.
Oh, really?
Didn't know this, dude.
Well, you were in Edinburgh. So were you both?
Yeah, I was everywhere, right? Oh yeah, I was yeah. And so when I'm walking down the street, these fucking Arsenal ass looking fucking fans start like giving me a little bit of a push. Start getting a little physical, and I'm like, they're drunk as hell. Don't worry about it, dude. When I say they all look like,
Wait, they were physically pushing you?
it was like a crowded area, and
Yeah.
a little bit more, intense. It was a bus stop, basically.
Right.
Walking past this bus stop on the way to a show, and then this fucking white little fucking shaved ass little Mickey Rooney ass
a hooligan.
Yes, David Beckham's gimp ass looking dude kept calling me champ. Hey champ. Hey champ. How you doing, champ? Hey champ. And I was like, I could feel the energy. It was like fucking just the fire of these people. I was like, I'm about to fight.
Oh,
I'm about to fucking fight.
Yeah.
These fucking little bucktooth, like Guinness drinking
little
retards.
fucking inbred,
These inbred little
monstrosities
fucks.
of
Little,
nature.
These fucking little pink guy, but a
These
human.
fucking little haggis eaters.
If a human was conjunctivitis, little fucking asshole bitches. I was getting real talk, like aggro, right? Because I could feel the racism. I never felt that level of racism just in the miasma of the air, right?
Yes.
No one was with me. I was alone on the way to the shows. And I've never been this closer to whooping ass or getting ass whooped. Those guys could have been scrappy.
Oh shit! Okay, I gotta hear about this
No, but
because
for
this
real.
is unimaginable.
No,
But
no,
I could
for real.
see you getting pissed.
Right,
Actually, I
right.
could see you getting pushed, but
Yeah.
I need to understand it now.
So I was walking by. Three little, like 5'2", little inbred, little fucking hemophiliacs, right?
Yeah.
Looking at me,
I
right?
love all the very deep, like white racist terms. Hemophilia we're getting into. Bucktooth, inbred.
I mean,
You brought up
this is racism.
hemophilia.
This is definitely, dude.
Little Alexander II,
Little-
motherfucker, needs some Rasputin,
some bubonic plague ass bitches.
These little
You know,
cleft
some-
palate Romanian orphan looking motherfuckers.
Some bubonic hoes. You know what I mean, right? Some fucking ring around the posy ass bitches. God damn, the influenza afflicted asses. And I was like, if the algo wasn't fucked before, I mean, we're really going for it.
Yeah. No, the algo gets better when we're racist against white people.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
how woke culture
These
works
little
now.
can't have peanuts.
Yeah.
Fucking freshly cut grass, allergy ass bitches, dude. Dude, they looked like they had like boils everywhere. Dude, it was just straight up.
They're fucking medieval.
medieval looking.
Boy, hey, how you doing, champ? What's going on then?
One was carrying a wheelbarrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was that level, dude. Brown Dementor looking fucks, right? Oh no, fucking no, all right. You know what? It's like, is this English backwards? Are we playing the track back right now, dude? So I'm walking by and it's really crowded. Then I move past them, right? And then I feel the push, right? They're three guys. They look identical, looking ass, fucking boiled ass bitches, right? And they're like, what?
Big toe, ring toe, little toe. They're just three fucking toes.
Dude, 3 toes? Hodor looking bitches. You know what I'm talking about? Hodor. Dude, I'm not shaved. All of, that football shaved head. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That British people love to.
Yeah.
They're wearing the little scarves.
Yeah.
The little fucking soccer scarves. And
No, I think there is apparently a connection between like neo-Nazis and soccer hooligans.
No, 100%.
right?
100%. So it was that level, like, train spotting at the end of the movie, ass bitches, right?
Yeah.
And they kept calling me champ, all three of them. It's like, hey, champ, hey, champ. Oh, champ, hey, champ, hey, champ. In it, champ, in it. I look over, right? They're like, they're just like, they get the hungry little look. That fucking like, they're drunk as fuck,
Yeah.
right? Not saying anything. They say champ, I look over, they're not saying anything. They're just like,
Yeah.
little fucking wolves, right?
They're getting horny
They're
to
getting
spring
horny.
on
They're
you.
trying to spring some
Yeah.
shit, right? And I was like, okay. I'm about to walk away. A little bit of a push. Now it was crowded, right? So it could have been the push, but it was like they leaned into it for sure. I don't look back at them, right? And I'm like, dude, this is I haven't felt this feeling since my brother stole one of my video games.
Yeah.
You know what I'm about? Like, we're talking that level of blind rage. And if I'll be honest, if I turned around, I would have started fighting. This is for real.
Yeah.
And I'm like the least belligerent guy on the planet, dude. I literally just, who the gives a fuck?
I've never seen you. I've pushed you sometimes, right? I've gotten mad, but you love me,
Right.
So you are patient with it
Yeah.
sometimes. But I can see in your eyes, you're like,
Right, but it's never like I'm gonna. Like,
but it's never like I'm about to
never
fucking.
called me champ.
I'm about to say. I never
if you-
called you
but now
champ.
you know that's a trauma thing. Now you know that's like a trauma.
If I ever call you champ, it's on.
That's how we know. Because that word, I was like, I don't think they think I'm a champion.
I don't think they're sincere.
I'm not sure they mean champion.
I don't think he really thinks I'm the boss at all.
They call me chief, but I think they think I'm not a chief. So I don't turn around. I don't turn around. I don't realize that this is something I do now. That I now looking back that I do is when I'm angry. Now that I've discovered this, when I'm angry, I keep saying okay. I become Denzel
Like
Washington a little
Denzel, I was
bit.
gonna
I
say,
became okay, and that okay helped me get away. And by that time, I looked back and they were getting the train, the double decker bus ass thing.
Yeah.
And I kept walking, but I was just like, okay.
So in your mind, were you planning out your like Liam Neeson taken
What I was gonna
style
do-
like beatdown of them?
What I was gonna do is I was gonna start with a heavier push.
Yeah.
Because even in my most angry moment of like blood red Satan, I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna push him back. like I'm still like a pretty nice guy, you know. And so I wasn't thinking punching.
Yeah.
But I was ready. I was bending my knees in preparation for a fight. Like naturally, instinctively, I was bending my knees, and I was like, my body felt that that's what I had to do to get ready for a fight.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, and I was bending my knees, and I was like primally, apishly, getting ready to like push or like ready to like get into it, and thank God it didn't happen because I probably would have gotten my ass whooped. I'm not a strong
Three
fighter.
guys.
Three guys.
You know?
They're all the sizes of like pygmy tadpoles, but like they were like little like lemmings of anger, little Smurfs, and dude, that energy I felt kind of around. UK, the miasma of racism.
Interesting. I never, for some reason, don't. I mean, why wouldn't I? They're obviously hyper racist.
Yeah.
These are the colonialists, you know.
Bro. And think of a white town in a Britain, in a UK town.
Right.
Like the whiteness there runs deeper.
Yeah,
right?
it's super white.
Deeper.
Super white.
Right? They still talk about the plague like it was yesterday, right?
Yeah.
We lost
Because
him
it
in the
was.
plague. And they said, look it, Dude, I swear to God, these people are just fucking
They're into buggering.
disgusting, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, like nothing is more disgusting than a Brit or a Scot
Period.
after
Just
11
period.
p.m. Yeah,
Nothing is
period.
more than just any Brit.
And then you look at them, you're like, this is you in the dark.
Yeah.
What the fuck happens at 8
I
a.m.?
know, dude. Well, dude, I wonder because, like, I guess I don't think about it because you think about so many Indians and brown people who live there now, and they're like in politics,
Dude.
and conservative politics, even stuff like that.
You assume that they're locked in. There's an Indian mayor, there's Pakistani mayor. Sorry.
Yeah.
I think of London. It's Pakistani, right? And you have this idea that we're assimilated, right? But bro, they do in like Scottish areas where there's like more rural because
in the north,
we
do what we want.
That's why we come in.
Yeah.
Dude, with the fucking all vowels ass bitches dude, and these fucking guys just swaying drunkenly. Like, it reminds one of the South.
Yeah.
Of the drunken South.
Right, right.
Like, you ain't from around these parts, are you? And you look back and it's like, dude, I'm a tall, brown guy with no slouch.
Yeah.
I don't have a cube backpack on me. I don't obviously look like a goddamn DoorDash delivery guy.
Yeah.
I look like a fucking guy who's, needs to be tested.
Yeah.
Right?
That's exactly right. That's what they were doing.
And I was seeing, dude, I was getting a lot of shawarmas, as you do. And I saw these fucking guys, just eating angrily.
Yeah.
And all those guys were pieces of shit. They were angry, too, because they were all like shitting on these white guys. All these like Lebanese, Palestinian guys who were running the shops. Dude, no nonsense.
Yeah.
Not even like a nice, like, hey, how you doing? And it's like, next. All right, meat, now you, falafel on the ready. It's here.
Yeah.
It's here. Go. And these white guys are like, oh. You have to like kind of like be a shepherd.
So they're taking it out
yeah.
on you.
You gotta like put them in a stable.
Yeah.
Because these guys all have no qualms anymore. These white guys are fucking too drunk. They're too fucking racist. They're too fucking dumb.
Dude, yeah. I mean, I get it. That's scary, though.
Yeah.
Were you by yourself or were you with your girl?
No, by myself.
Okay.
Yeah, by myself. Just fucking walking around, going to shows, just kind of, hitting it up.
Because I'm surprised at walking around with your girl that people weren't trying to test you,
No, but I guess it was we were in less and less dirty areas.
Yeah.
Because they have these things called winds in Scotland, WYNDS, which is like little small little alleys.
Ah.
And so when bro, you're you'll turn an alley, bro. It's like you're like, this is where Jack the Ripper was yesterday, right? Like these cobblestone ass places, fucking. And then you hear like just shacks, lighting's gone, right? Then you hear in the shadows, hey champ,
Champ.
hey champ, how you doing?
How you doing, champ?
All right, you're all right.
Oh man, they're so gnarly.
Dude, they're just gnarly. They start talking. You're like, maybe if you beat my eyes, I can stop looking at you. Maybe if you just do that. Dude, I really, there are a lot of nice people. A lot of nice people. A lot of nice chaps. Super nice people. In general, a very nice place. Good food. Blew my mind. I'll be fucking honest, dude. Haggis ain't half bad.
Did you have haggis?
I did have haggis.
Was it good?
It's pretty good.
What does it taste like?
Like ground beef, salty ground beef.
Okay,
not
inside
bad.
a sheep's stomach?
People think it's like they just take like a beating heart.
I thought it was
and
just
put it on a plate.
barley in a sheep's stomach, isn't it?
They take it from a sheep's like intestines and liver and all that, but they mash it together to make it all nice and cooked, and it's delicious, dude.
Yeah, I thought they stuffed it inside of a sheep's stomach
I
and you
guess they
eat it
did.
that way.
You don't eat it inside the sheep's stomach. It's not like Dolly's still alive in it, and then you like eat it. No, it's like a nice like pate type thing.
Oh.
It's good. Scottish food was good, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It was fucking like there was one thing where they gave us a cheese plate and there was like a mound of lettuce with just some tamarind sauce on it. I'm like, okay, this is where y'all
That's disgusting,
lost
yeah.
me. But dude, the breakfast was good. The fries were good. Like they know how to cook some good pub food. It was not.
Okay.
It was not the horrific. Seafood was good.
Yeah.
Good seafood. You know.
Did you have any good experiences with Scottish people?
Yeah. A lot of nice. All the like the food cart guys were great, and we had like a brown Uber guy who was nice. So a lot of the shop owners were really nice as fuck. They were all nice. They were all fucking nice.
All
as
people
fuck.
there to serve you. No,
Dude, yeah.
like
Oh, in the wild.
the wild. In the wild, I mean.
The younger people were very nice. All those little young, like Gen Z, white
Yeah.
Scottish kids were like nice as fuck. They're all like having a good time. They're all queer as fuck. You know. There's
yeah.
So I think that, like they've become nice white people. The festival itself is like insane, dude. It's fucking gnarly, dude. People are just barfing everywhere. There's like, and it's cobblestones, right? So like, imagine if you barf here, it'll just like well up, and there's like a little bit of a surface tension.
Throughout the rest of the.
It looks like soup, bro.
Wow, so people are barfing like that and shit?
Yeah, some of the crowds were horrific. Like, bro, we're talking like, take that Arsenal guy,
Yeah.
put him in a comedy show, right?
Oh.
Now you got these guys at a comedy show, and I'm like, how the fuck are you supposed to get these people to laugh? Well-lit bar rooms.
Oh, shit.
Dude, it was crazy. Some of the shows are great, but some of the shows are like, how the fuck am I supposed to get you to laugh? It's crazy. 1 p.m. shows, dude.
Oh.
Drunk ass
Hecklers?
Has hecklers every show, dude.
Every show,
Yeah,
huh?
but there were some that were really hot shows.
Yeah.
But it's like a bunch of drunk Irishmen and Scots just like congealing in one place to go watch comedy. And
See, I always had a good rosy view of the Scottish people.
they're cool. In general,
Because
they're
of
cool.
Frankie Boyle.
Yeah,
Right?
Frankie Boyle
'Cause that's
rocks.
the guy.
They got Robbie Burns, who's the national poet, who's like has a poem called "The Fornication." He's like talking about fucking chicks. He's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Scottish people rock in general.
Yeah.
Just probably the ones who came from Britain for the fest.
Yeah.
You know, we're in the Arsenal, that kind of shit, right? Scottish people, sick. Brits, trash.
Right. Okay, that's what I was wondering. So these weren't Scots that were fucking with you. These were Brits.
The British accent, yeah.
Yeah.
Scots are nice as hell.
That's what I thought. I was like, I can't believe Scottish people.
No.
are like that.
It's all these Brits. Because they're wearing the little Brit soccer shit.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, they just
They're
drove
going to be
up.
so easy to corral and put into concentration camps, you know? Because they're just all going to be wearing soccer jerseys.
All you gotta do is like, listen, we're gonna kill you, but you're gonna be with your soccer team
Yeah,
fans. Like,
exactly.
all right, wish him, fish galore. Dude, every small little podunk nobody town has a soccer team in England.
Yeah.
It's so funny. There's like one road, 4th Street. We're the 4th Street Club. It's kind of cool. Because white people have to find something. They gotta find something. I guess soccer's not a bad thing.
It sounds like it is a bad thing, actually, though. You know?
It is, I'm sure it is.
Because
Makes
it's
you
just
more racist.
Yeah, it just makes them more racist. It hasn't sated their need for bloodlust. It's just
Dude.
stoked it.
Because they'll talk about like, after like the Lakers win,
Yeah.
There's been 19 stories on CNN like, oh no, all the Lakers fan fired a trash can and there was a flame for 3 hours. Okay. And then it's the Monday news from guardian.co.uk. Man gouges other fan. Like with eyeballs, throws eyeballs into the pitch. 19 eyeballs gouged
Dude,
on a Monday.
I think sports is bad for people.
in general.
Yeah, I don't think it's like people are like, no, it's good. It teaches people teamwork, and
Yeah.
it doesn't. It just teaches people tribalism in
You
the
know what it
worst
does?
way.
You're right. It's tribalism without the work behind it. So if you are like, say, true community, there's things you put into that community, right? Like you either like plant something or you do some work, you do some manual labor to become a part of that community, and that shared work is the community. With sportsdom, you're not actually doing any work. You're just
not doing anything.
Face painting is not a work.
It's pure identitarian nonsense.
You don't put anything in to get the joy. Now, I love sports. I love playing basketball. I love going to games.
Yeah.
I love basketball. I love sports. But in general, the people who are like mom's basement white dudes.
People who are like legit fans.
If you paint your stomach a letter.
I know. Seriously.
I don't want to even breathe in the same room as you did.
Yeah, I don't understand people. And we had a comic, Adam Mamawala was on. He was like, I'm obsessed with sport.
Yeah.
I don't get it, dude.
Yeah.
And all love to him, of course. He's a great guy, funny guy too. I think being a sports fan is retarded.
It makes sense to me. If the Chicago guy wins, if you like, in Game of Thrones they have the champion. He's my champion. He should fight for me.
Yeah.
When he wins, you feel like you win.
I know, but that's what's such nonsense about it.
For sure. Yeah, I'm with you.
It's all the dumbest, most basest instincts about patriotism.
Sure.
It's actually just identity politics. Is what
I'm actually at the place now where I'm looking at like, how Bengali should I see myself? You know what I'm saying? Like, like, am I being identitarian for being a Bengali bitch? Like, I love my Bengalis more? Can't be true. It shouldn't be true.
Well, you are Bengali.
I am.
Right? You speak Bengali. You like Bengali food.
But here's the thing is like, at what point should I just become a human being? And at what what lens level is this too jingoistic or too identitarian?
I mean, look,
is Bengali too much? I love that I'm Bengali and I put work into it.
That's a great question, and it is a great thing to be Bengali. It's a great thing to be, but I think your ability to be any particular nationality or identify me being Indian or me being Hindu, that should always only be a way of
connecting more.
The way that you live in the world, but your way of also being able to love all of humanity in a sense, right?
Right.
Because you have to be able to recognize, everybody thinks they're the fucking shit.
Right.
I'm Indian, I'm Hindu, I think we're the best, you know? I'm like, we invented spaceships in 10,000 BC.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll get retarded like that.
In this valley,
You're right.
If you look at the fossil.
I think it's great, but the fact is like, I enjoy other cultures, you know what I mean? So I enjoy that. I enjoy being a human. I enjoy what that entails.
You're like Hitler at the Olympics?
Yeah.
Okay, dude, okay. Bengali, huh? Like your tabla.
But it's like it's only good insofar as it can allow you to appreciate humanity in general.
If anything, identitarian takes you away from anybody, bro. Like, because people forget relations.
I know.
I'm a Knicks fan. You're a Nets fan, bro. You'll both live in the same sublet in Brooklyn.
Know. You're both poor.
You're both poor, dude.
You're both poor. This is just a distraction for you, and that's what nationalism is. Period. Too. Right. That's what all patriotism and nationalism is at its very...
Well, the nation state is the issue, right? It's like the fucking problem where they're like, how do we make sure that we subjugate this mass group of people successfully, right? Yeah. Okay, the easiest way, make it a nation.
Yeah.
Right? We're this one thing. That's dangerous. Because now you have, because unchecked, now you're like, well, if we're that awesome, why do they have the things that we want? Let's get it from them.
Of course. It's just weird in-grouping, out-grouping, identitarian bullshit.
If you love knitting too much and you hate crocheters, you're doing too much. Nothing that you love should take you away from other people that you love.
I mean, the extent at which it should end is when it stops being about love of yourself, of other people in your group or whatever. And if it goes beyond that into just like, I hate this, that. You brought up a thing. Every time there's a fucking sports event, there's always fights afterwards.
Yeah,
because people are fucking ginned up on retarded nationalism.
That's what it is.
It's like it's for retards, dude.
Canadians, nicest people on earth, nicest people on planet Earth.
It becomes the purge. Though.
They lose one hockey game, it becomes fucking the purge.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. You know, it's just blood and maple syrup all across the flows.
Blood and maple syrup.
That's what they're called, actually.
It's very sexual. They jizz out syrup.
It's a very slow, molasses-y type thing. But, I mean, if we can destroy the Canadians, if we can get a Canuck to stab a hoe, right? I mean, I don't even know.
Stab a hoe. Stab a hoe.
35 hoes stabbed after a Canuck game.
Yeah.
Dude, it's brutal. And you see those Canadians on the hockey games. You're like, this ain't the same race. What are you talking about? This like,
I know.
You know, like,
I know.
Why do we? What? Dude, I mean, first of all, hockey does suck. You can't even see the puck, right? Most sports kind of suck for watching. Soccer, there's no goals for like 35 minutes. Curling, Need I say more?
Yeah,
right?
what even?
I don't even- I
That's
don't even know.
wild, dude. That is that. I'm never the guy to be like white supremacy, but if there was ever an idea that there is white, it's that curling is an Olympic sport. Who the fuck plays? What the fuck are you talking
What is
about?
that? You're sliding on ice.
This is a game that's for about 35 super rich pedophiles.
100%, dude.
You know?
100%, dude. Because you know what it is, right? The curling is like you push something.
Yeah.
And then you just like
then
wait,
you're-
but you're like in your missionary position or something. Oh wait,
You're
what?
cleaning its
Oh,
way.
that's curling,
You're
right.
scrubbing its way as the puck goes down. What is that? What the fuck is that?
It's like cosplaying as Mexican or something. It's like this weird.
you
fucking,
know, why isn't fucking Parcheesi an Olympic sport then?
It's insane.
know?
It all sucks, dude.
Joe, do you have any?
Yeah. Because Olympic sport is like, remember there's one that's like luge, you're on your back.
Right.
Now you're skeleton, you're on your stomach.
You're right.
Now you're doing on the side. Like what are we doing here?
Ridiculous. Yes, Joe.
I feel bad for those curling guys.
Why?
Because they win like a gold medal, then they go home to their wife and they're like, "Oh, where the fuck were you? Why don't you try sweeping the kitchen for once?"
That's funny. For me, it would be like you win the gold championship, right? As a curler, then you go home and your wife is fucking somebody else, dude.
Yeah, that's really the story.
100%. The curling guy gets the gold medal and goes home and he's seeing his wife getting fucked by the neighbor. But yes, of course, the curler. The curler.
No, but what you're saying is a curler, being a gold medalist curler, that's like being like you have an OnlyFans that has 5 people. You know what I mean? It's like it really means nothing.
You got the gold medal in curling and in cucking. You just are about to watch
It's
your wife
terrible,
fuck up
dude.
someone. And again, it's all like how do we create white accolades, right? So it's like, oh, this guy was good at like mopping something. We'll make a white sport where he can be rewarded for that.
Right.
Right? A lot of this probably has like just like deep things of like I need self-worth in everything I do because I'm white or something. So you're right. It's all about self-worth and
Well, also, to be fair, Winter Olympics, it's like that's going to be a white-dominated thing, you know?
Yeah.
Of course, the Asians really did come out and hand them their asses when it came to, like, figure skating.
I don't
and
even know
shit.
how Japanese people do it. Japanese people just learn your thing and then just like end you with it.
Yep. Chinese, too. Koreans. Yeah.
The Chinese people, they have like literal like Uyghur-style concentration camps
Just
that are
to-
just
for
for
ice
luge.
skating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just you see those like Michelle Kwan or something like eyes are like hello, I have never seen a river.
It's like Rocky IV vibes. You've seen Rocky IV,
seen all
right?
the Rockies.
Yeah, it's like Rocky IV vibes, totally.
Dude. Which is interesting. It's like it's funny. You wonder how China wins so many Olympics. It's like, yeah, because they have like human ranches where they fucking push these people in.
Literal human ranches.
Yeah, dude. I don't think you're wrong, dude. If it was half the sports that made those 3 fucking dudes fucking call me champ that day, it
They're all
was
ginned up on competition. The need
there
to
is.
subjugate and dominate. That's what it is.
always that apish need to like test the tree, test my how much
Exactly.
territory do I have.
They saw a guy who's carrying himself,
Right.
a good-looking guy, tall,
Right.
confident, and they were like, "Oi,
yeah.
what's all this then?
What's
Oh, hello,
all this
champ.
then?
What's up with you then, champ?"
What's all this then? Dude, it's like, bro, you saw someone be amazing on the fields. So now you're like, how do I be amazing? How do I do something awesome? Yeah. Oh, that guy, I'm going to show how amazing I am to that guy. I'm going to fucking subjugate and show my strength. It's dumb, dude. It's dumb. But I like sports are good. I never seen you play a sport.
I don't like sports.
Yeah, you never
dude.
like shot a basketball?
I played sports in like high school
Yeah.
and shit. I didn't really like them. I don't think I'm an unathletic person either, though.
Yeah.
I've got a nice arch in my foot. I'm fairly coordinated. I just never found. My brother was really into sports. My brother was like
Right.
he was like a very celebrated athlete in high school. Actually, soccer, basketball, lacrosse.
That's when you know.
That's,
Curling?
Not curling, not quite. Lacrosse was nice though because it was appropriated from Native Americans, but it just happened to be in Central PA that was a big sport, right?
Yeah, they stole it from the Wampanoag people or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, it's a brutal sport. My brother was very good at that. I was decent at that.
Yeah.
But I just didn't like it. I never liked sports. I never liked group activities. I'm not a group person. I don't like being in groups, is what I read.
That's true.
I like being with my people,
Right.
all the people that I like. But if you examine my social life, I have a lot of friends, but they're all from different pockets
Yeah.
of groups. I'm never
That's
like
me too,
within.
actually. That's really what me as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, independent lovers, Yeah, P at a party is hilarious because he'll come in, smile, and then I'll go to the bathroom. I'll get out of the bathroom. It's gone. Where'd P go? He was shaking before he left. He couldn't take it.
I mean, look, sometimes
P's party energy comes out when he's around people that he knows well, and can curate the vibe a little bit.
Yeah, I like parties that I throw.
That you throw.
You know what I mean? Like, for sure. And there's people who I like who I'm not deep, close homies with, you know? But in general, I just big groups, I'm just like, okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm just very wary of them because you just see what happens. It's my anti-identitarian impulses.
Well, also, when people are 4 or more, they lose their goodness.
Yeah.
And they become sort of the shittiest version of their societal hierarchy, right?
Yeah.
So, someone who's not a bitch someone who's a bitch one-on-one, you can make them not a bitch.
Exactly.
You can bring out their not bitchitudes.
Exactly, because it's diffused throughout the group then, right?
Then the 4 people come in, all of a sudden their bitchness starts to lock them in to their role.
Yeah.
And that's annoying. And you're right, dude. Even 4 people at this point, I'm like, dude, y'all are fucking.
It's a lot.
You know? Y'all are fucking up.
I like going to parties. We've been to big parties before. We've had a good time. We have a fun time,
100%.
right? It's not like I'm against it, but just in general, I don't like being part of a clique.
Yeah.
Is actually what it is. Like I've had groups of friends. 4 is always the limit. I don't usually go much bigger than that. I don't.
I'm with you. I don't think you get anything real out of it. I think you see those bands of comics who run around, right? And one comic's on stage and he's like, "So you guys like Parcheesi?" And guys like, "Dude, do I?"
I know. You know what I call those? I call those bomb shelters.
Bomb shelters.
You know what I mean? There's certain mics. When I first started comedy, I would always recognize. Remember, what was that place? It's now called Easy Lover. I think Legion Bar. There used to be the Legion Bar open mic, over in fucking Williamsburg. I'm week 2 or week 3 of comedy. Somebody cool, like Momo Pujay, who I love, great guy. Momo's like, yo, come over to this mic, cool people. Yeah. But of course, this is all the real intimidating people of comedy right? The X, Y, and Z types, none of whom do comedy anymore.
All quit.
Yeah, all quit because they all sucked. And when I went in there, I was like, wow. That's when I came up with the idea of the bomb shelter. I was like, this is a bomb shelter. It's like
great.
These people are all just friends with each other.
They have that sign on their chest, that little yellow sign with
exactly
the nuclear sign
or whatever. Yeah,
100%, dude. It's like the sheltering from the bomb.
Because it's like these are just your friends, and thus you can feel safe here. Where that's not what this is about. You go up and you got to be a little egalitarian about it and be a little bit rogue about it, and be like, this guy made me laugh. This is why I have really random kinds of friends.
Yeah.
That's why I love Tom Achilles, I see Tom Achilles out in the road. This is a guy who just makes me laugh.
I love it.
Not in a group of people with him.
I was frequently the only guy laughing in a room, dying, right? And then you see the societal kind of nefarious corrector, right? The panopticon thing where you'll laugh, right? And then people are like, we don't laugh at him yet.
I know. We don't
laugh at him yet. Yeah. And it's like, you guys are so locked in. Then 5 years later, some comic come to be like, I was going to kill myself one day, and you laughed at one of my jokes. And I'm like, I'm here. I'm here for you guys. Now you should kill yourself, because if that's all it took, then, I don't know.
I actually had one of those moments with somebody we've mentioned before on here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, sorry, Joe. I remember,
We're back!
You know what? Sweetest guy. He really, he's a mad autiste and all that. But I remember one time I just giggled at a joke that he made on stage, and he stopped in the middle of his set. He was like, I can't believe. Oh, God. I'm just having to savor the fact that Pranav just laughed at one of my jokes, and I was like, I was a huge ego
He is that guy though too. I remember one time he found out that me and Eagle hung out, and he's like, 2 legends.
Yeah,
I'm like, dude, we're not dead yet, dude.
Dude, that's what I loved about Curtis, though.
He's a lover. He's a lover.
He was ultimately a lover.
He's
Sometimes apparently of his cousin, but
a lot of stress though. You can sense that from the fissures in his forehead.
I know. It's like they're like tree rings.
Oh my God,
his forehead just keeps getting bigger.
Jesus Christ! One time I fell in there.
Beautiful
I lost
person,
Wi-Fi in there, dude.
Beautiful guy, handsome guy, sweet guy. I hope he's doing great.
And I hope his cousin is also.
Yes.
What a great time.
I hope they're living happily ever after.
In their farmhouse.
Yeah.
Fucking away.
In Appalachia. The group dynamics, right? This is what it's all. It's all about creating an identity that you can hide yourself in. Sure. Right? They're all about allowing you to never have to confront the reality of who you are as an individual. That's why
Pranav hates games too, by the way. He doesn't like card games. He's like, you don't have to be anybody for a card game. You don't have to be anybody.
That's not true. That was one time. I was just drunk and high, and I just wanted to vibe. I didn't want to have to concentrate.
But if you're playing Parcheesi, you can't do any self-reflection. Then you suck more at the end of it.
Where's the self-actualization in Hungry Hippo? Huh?
Hey, here's the game. Sorry. Y'all are dumb.
Because y'all ain't taking any risk.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. You're scrabbling your minds. Scrabbling them. Fucking, dude. And last one. So why don't you get a clue?
Wow.
You're right, though. Like, Parcheesi is a dumb fucking game.
Parcheesi's amazing. You know why?
Dude, because your mom likes it?
Because it's Indian.
Yeah, it is.
Parcheesi.
Parches. How much parches? How much? Dude, also, nothing's more Indian than like chips slapping each other to win. Hit. It looks like a yantra. It looks like a fucking, like a
yeah, it does.
a sign.
That's what I love about it, dude.
Beautiful. It's very, very beautiful.
Parcheesi board is nice.
Most boring game.
I think Parcheesi's great.
No, only because it's all luck. There's not
It's
1
pure
ounce
luck.
of pure luck. It's really a game of just. I like Snakes and Ladders. That was one of my favorites.
It's also a good game.
Every Indian house, no matter how poor, we're talking like you have no water supply.
Yeah.
You had Snakes and Ladders.
Yep.
And
It
Ludo.
was actual snakes and ladders, though.
yes. And nobody ever won.
Yeah.
Everyone was dying. Any last words about white racism, about it's all this thing?
Stop playing sports, guys. Sports are dumb.
It does make you more white. Doesn't that suck?
It's just like there's nothing more pathetic to me than a guy who's just freaking out by himself over a group of millionaires on a field tossing a ball around. I used to do a joke about sports, and of course I stopped because nobody liked it because everybody likes sports. I was like, hey, you guys, who's a football fan in here? And people are like, yeah. I'm like, how about baseball? Who likes baseball? Like, soccer, yeah. Oh, if you guys like those sports, you guys will really like this sport. It's called fetch. Yeah, it's called fetch. That's what it is, Yeah, you don't get millions of dollars, but you're a very good boy if you win.
Oh, God, yeah. I can sense some white guy becoming more British.
Yeah.
Like, hey, champ. For sure. My sports joke, I hate sports jokes. Again, I love playing sports. Sports are very fun. My sports joke was baseball is the worst sport on earth. White people love baseball because it reminds them of the one time their dad hung out with them. Mm-hmm. And every white guy's like, it's not funny, dude.
Yeah. In fact, it hurts.
Yeah.
Kinda
You're in
hurts
the
a
ninth
little.
inning, and you're losing. Sports sucks. Playing sports is great. I recommend being active.
I do enjoy.
Be active.
Yes, I'm an active guy.
Yeah.
I like playing whatever that I didn't play with you guys, but I like playing badminton
Play with you guys. What are you, my uncle?
at the Brown picnic. I meant.
I'll play with you guys.
I'll play badminton or something like that. I'll play a game if there's a game. People.
But if you're like that guy who's like, do you know Sir Jacqueline got 3 wins in badminton last week? It's like, what?
It's a bizarre thing to do.
weird.
Joe, you like sports?
I like the album by Huey Lewis and the News.
Which is
Sports.
Okay. Awesome.
Joe really made this a very white episode.
Joe has his own problem
That's
with
all right.
fish.
I'm just going to cut that joke out.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
Now Joe can do some
Okay,
editing,
censoring.
I
Now
do
we
recommend everyone listening to that album, though.
Well, okay, and also Joe, just say the N-word.
Sports.
Oh, that is kind of the N-word, to be honest. Joe has his own thing with fish. It's a whole different.
That is a whole thing. The fish. That's an interesting thing, actually, because I think
art-
even with fish heads, right? They can be like a bit of an in-group vibe.
100%, dude.
Are there like fish hooligans, Joe, who like rove from fish show to fish show, like beating people up?
The Wooks? Oh, hooligans?
Yeah.
No, everyone's too stoned for that.
Oh, that's
What
nice.
about what did you call them? Wooks?
Wooks.
What's that?
Short for Wookiees.
Okay.
They look like how you think they'd look.
Okay.
Like
I'm gonna hate this.
Like a
Okay.
dirty dreadlock.
But they're fish fans.
Chewbacca.
You
Yeah.
call them wooks.
Yeah.
Is this only fish fandom, or is this also in general?
There's some in the dead
The
group
dead
of
scene.
people. Yeah.
Wooks.
Wooks.
That's disgusting.
They're always trying to borrow shit from you.
Oh, interesting.
A razor.
So these are like the gypsies of the
Yes,
fish scene,
yes,
man.
yes.
Because it sounds like it's getting racial. Like they're always trying to borrow, never pay back. What are some other wook
You got any
stereotypes?
kind bud, man?
Like hippie burnout hippies, hippie burnouts, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Any other stereotypes?
Well, fish fans like to
Control the
also
media.
collect songs a lot too.
What do you mean collect songs? Like
They'll go to a shit ton of shows and be like, "Oh, I saw a tweezer 3 weeks ago," and it was like they'll collect.
Is this like the bootleg tapes? and
No,
stuff?
like they'll be like, "I've seen that song 5 times live."
They're collecting how many times they've seen the song.
Yeah.
Oh, to
Or
show the
sometimes
fandom.
they're hunting for a song that they've been to 20 shows and they've never heard.
Whoa.
They're like, oh, I hope I've never seen
That one song that
Harpua,
goes
man.
ba-ba-doop-a-doop. Yeah.
Are they still making new albums?
Oh yeah. They're
How many
pretty-
albums do they have total now?
I don't know. There's got to be
You
a
know how we
shit
can
ton.
make a new episode of podcasting just by talking? That's what they're doing.
That's what they're doing.
They're just putting some
It's
notes
just
together.
literally-
It's album. You know?
It is.
They're doing a musical podcast.
Do they still play a vacuum on stage?
Once in a while. I've seen that a few times.
Yeah. They must be getting up there age-wise. now.
Yeah, they're in their probably in their
50s,
mid 50s, late
When they
50s.
It's
die,
not too bad. They
when
still
they
got,
die,
they still
there
got
will be
some good years in them.
35 more school shooters, like that moment. Like, they will just be like, oh, shit, the grief will hit them.
Well, that's the funny thing is when Fish broke up, I think in the early 2000s, like 2003, 2004.
And like crime went up in Seattle.
And,
Columbine happened.
and all their biggest fans were like, they said later on, like, it's actually one of the best things that ever happened to us because we went to college and stuff instead of
We
following them
did
around.
something with our lives.
What a weird subset of human beings that's like lost in time a little bit.
Yeah.
You know
That's when Barack Obama self-actualized.
Yeah.
Because he stopped following Fish on
Barack
tour.
Obama only got in because Fish broke up the day before he got inaugurated. That survived. Interesting.
There's not going to be any more crunchy jams.
Crunchy jam.
I guess I'll go to law school.
Miss the Wooks.
Anyway, watch out. Be mindful of sports. Play them. Don't love them. White
Be
people,
mindful of groups.
groups. Watch out for them.
Appreciate them for...
2 people, great. 3 people, great. 4 people, everyone's a bitch.
You know why I think you and I are like this is because our dads are like this.
Probably.
Our dads are very like, nah.
Yeah.
They don't want to...
If I love somebody, it's my whole heart.
Yeah.
And I give them. I think I did it better than my dad. I think I did it better than my dad because my dad, at 65, has no close friends he talks to.
I know.
And that's,
That's my dad, too.
and that's not going to be my life. I'm going to make sure I know my boys. I'm going to know you till I die.
Yeah.
We're not going to be in a situation where like, we used to do a podcast together in the early aughts. Like, dude, no. My dad fucked up a lot in that way. I'm not going to.
But so did ours, and so do most Indian dads.
Yeah.
If we're going to be real about it,
I don't respect the, in a party, I'm looking for the loner. I'm looking for the guy who's off to the side. I'm looking for the guy. People actually misgender me. What the fuck? And think that I'm like, need of attention. It's not it.
Mm-hmm.
I get attention when I earn it. I love earning attention. Stand up. I do jokes
Yes.
to earn your attention.
Yeah.
I put in many jokes as humanly possible because I think setup is a time when I'm sorry. I'll get a joke in here, split.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
If I'm getting attention from you, I'm earning it. I need to, or else I feel like I don't deserve it.
Well, that's the only reason I'm funny is because in any group situation, I was like, what is my worth here?
I need to be.
Why should I even be
If I'm
around
going to be the
anyone?
one you're all listening to, it's got to be funny, right? It's the only time I need attention. Without that, I need someone just hanging out on the side, alone. We're like growing attention-wise. We're becoming better people, learning, growing just from the hang.
I know.
You're not growing from 5 people hangs. You're just not. I hate those. And that stressed me out in Indian matchmaking. Fucking 19 dudes in a circle, like,
I know.
oh, this guy knows.
Yeah.
He's gonna have a crazy time getting a wife. Everyone laughs.
I know.
Perfunctorily, it's like, fuck this.
I know. Meanwhile, the one guy's just gay. He's like, I wish I could live my truth.
They should do a cutaway.
Yeah.
Bro, Dita's pretty gay.
Yeah.
Go back to the hang.
We all know he's gay, but rules are rules.
India is always going to be India. Cut back, he's laughing. My friends. Anyway.
We love you guys. Thanks for fucking with Mango Bay, Apple Podcast, Spotify. Rate us a review on all these platforms if you can. Subscribe to us on YouTube, Patreon. We love you. Thank you.
Come again.
Come again.
Your mango